Hey weirdlings, it's Margot. I'm currently working on a video about the tragic and twisted history of the notoriously haunted Lemp Mansion and Brewery in St. Louis, Missouri. So leading up to that, I thought it would be interesting to talk about some of the ghost stories that are floating around the internet about the place, and look at some of the pictures that have been captured there. I should note that the Lemp Mansion is currently a restaurant and inn. This one was submitted to legendsofamerica.com by Kat Robinson from July 2005. Kat says, "My husband, 2 teenage daughters, and I spent a night at the Lemp Mansion after having a camping trip rained out. It was so much better than camping. It was like being on an overnight ride at Disneyland. First off, Patty Pointer and the staff were the most fun innkeepers we've ever met. They took great care of us, and the other hosts were fun too. They didn't let us down. My oldest daughter had just finished dressing for dinner when she turned to put her things in her suitcase. Suddenly, she heard a creaking noise and turned to find that the medicine cabinet had opened on its own. This was in the Charles Lemp suite. The door of the cabinet had a latch that couldn't have fallen open. While we were there, we had an overwhelming feeling of being watched. Though a little disconcerting, the feeling was not a bad one, more almost like protective. The medicine cabinet incident struck us as funny because she was dressing for dinner, and when the cabinet opened it was full of soap, as if someone was saying, 'If you need soap, there's some in here.' We can't wait to go do this again, and we'd recommend it to anyone looking for something different to do." She goes on to say, "I'm a yoga instructor and I'm a bit of a ghost hunter. I've always been open-minded to the other side. We've raised our children to know that ghosts are just part of the living and we should respect their space as we would if we were visiting anyone alive.